So we're doing some more work with the hand crank generator. We're doing the small hoverboard motor with a 6-to-1 gear ratio. So every time you crank the handle around, that's one rotation. So I'm getting around 60 RPM at the input. And what's that? So at about 360 RPM to 400 RPM, I can get anywhere between 2 to 4 amps. Obviously, 4 amps is a lot harder than 2 amps, but you can basically I can pedal or crank 2 amps almost indefinitely without getting tired. So we have it hooked up to a small supercapacitor battery bank. We found out that these need a voltage like 10 volts at the input to get them to work to recharge your battery. So we're going with the pulse width modulator. It's a DC motor control, and it takes the energy to power the circuit directly from the hand crank generator, and then so it pulses the output to reduce the effort at the input, so we're not wearing ourselves out. So this is getting a pulsed input, and actually, yeah, and I have somewhere, I have my phone, if I can get it working again here. Let's see. No, we don't want camera, we want the clock. Yeah, and so we're going to go clock, and we're going to start, and I will let you know when I hit 12 volts. Okay, so we're up to about 9 volts in about 10 minutes. So we went from 3 volts to 9 volts, so we added about 6 volts to the supercat bank. Average current was, again, these are rough numbers, but I'm saying around 2 amps. So I was able to do a constant 2 amps. Obviously, if we do the gravity-assisted power configuration, where we add a long pendulum to one side with a bob on it, and swing it back and forth like someone on a swing set, it would require a lot less effort. So we'll be making one of those in the near future and testing that as well. But this is a nice little test rig for experimenting with inexpensive power conversion circuits. Getting to learn the behavioral characteristics of the supercapacitor bank, and showing that this is a viable emergency source of electricity. So thanks for watching. More to come in the future. Thanks. Cheers.